Hey, so we're about to do an open mic comedy type 5 at Huntridge Tavern.
Yeah, so it's Manic Monday here at the Huntridge Tavern in downtown Las Vegas, and I'm gonna test my might and do a bunch of my jokes. Should be pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out too. I've never done open mic before, but I got a little bit of material, so hopefully I don't get canceled, but we'll see.
Oh, I'm just saying,
You already look like a superhero.
So the way I want to travel is using a powered hydraulic pogo stick to get around the city. That way I can jump from roof to roof, right? That's a superpower. Super jumping.
Alright.
Mister. And it's equipment assisted. And don't give me that. Equipment assisted doesn't make you a superhero. That's Iron Man. That's Iron Man.
Tavern, make it loud for Paul. I'm gonna forget it still, man.
There we go. You got it right. Paul Stillman. Hey, shout out to Kay Banks for the wide leg pants shout out. So, Kay Banks at They Banks. I just gotta tell you, every kiss begins with K. So that one's for you. That's free. Hashtag not sponsored. So just so you guys know, I'm gonna actually dust off an old joke for Wayne. This one's going out to Wayne because his dating life ain't going so great. So maybe your dating life ain't been going so great. Maybe you've been in my shoes. Let me tell you something. Has your fucking dating life ever been so bad that you start getting targeted ads that tell you how bad your dating life is? Yes! I was so fucking single. I started getting targeting ads to enter a monastery. They're like, hey, nobody's dating you. Have you considered being celibate? Like, that's fucking terrible, man. Alright? I don't know what's terrible about that. Is it terrible that my dating life was that shitty? Or is it terrible that a monastery is that good at fucking marketing? God damn. Alright, so at any rate, I just moved to Las Vegas, alright? I've only been here like 3 years. And you know, Las Vegas is a really great place. I absolutely love living here. What I love about Las Vegas is this place is a really cultured city. It's a very European style cultured city. And when I say that, a lot of people don't know what I mean. You know, the thing about when you go to a European city in like Spain, they have an honored cultural traditions there, right? Traditions like having a siesta. And here in Las Vegas, that type of tradition is very well honored. You see people having siestas in the afternoon, in the morning, in the evening, on the sidewalk, in the gutter. Everywhere people are having siestas. They fucking really celebrate that Mediterranean lifestyle. And you know how much they celebrate it? That the 7-Elevens are in on the act. They fucking play this chamber music, right? Outside, and you heard it. The chamber music out there isn't to keep away the crime. It's to help those people have their siestas. Because that's clearly what they're doing. They're, obviously. Everybody knows that. So Las Vegas is such a cultured place, and I fucking love it. I've been living at a Seagull Suites. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Seagull Suites chain. It's a wonderful chain, and it turns out I'm lucky enough to live at the, and this is a direct quote from somebody in the pool at my Seagull Suites. I live at the nicest Seagull Suites in Las Vegas. And they followed that up with the evidence was, there's less murders here. Not no murders, less murders. So that's the Seagull Suites that I stay at, and it's fucking delightful. Let me tell you, if you've never been to a Seagull Suites, maybe you played a video game, like you played a role-playing game, and you wondered why the characters walk in a loop and look at stuff that doesn't really matter, and then they have the same dialogue text every time you talk to them. Well, that's what it's like living at a Seagull Suites on Boulder Highway. The fucking same people come up to you and they got the same dialogue box every time. They're on a loop. Every 10 minutes they walk around and, hey, got a smoke? And then your dialogue box comes up. Yes, no, fuck off. And so I always say no, because I don't want them to get aggro on me. I don't think my melee skill is high enough yet. But you know, I think that the video game programmers are really on to something. So at any rate, the other thing I noticed about moving to Las Vegas from another place is you walk into a Walmart in Las Vegas and they got slot machines there, right? So you can fucking play the slot machines to win your grocery money, which is very progressive, and I think that's a wonderful thing. The only thing is it's fucking confusing, because you're playing a slot machine at the Walmart and you're like, wow, I'm playing a slot machine, this is wonderful. Let me just fucking light up. And then all of a sudden a security guard comes up to you and is like, sir, there's no smoking here. It's like, I'm fucking sorry. I thought that you were allowing both vices at once. But no, it's apparently a one vice at a time kind of establishment at the Walmart. So just to let y'all know that are moving to Las Vegas from California, don't smoke at the Walmart when you're playing the slots. Here's the other thing about when you play the slots at the Walmart.
Sherry, right?
If you go double or nothing on double coupon day and you win, it's quadruple coupon day. I don't know if you knew that. That's just a little free tip. So another thing that I know is when you're out on the streets in Las Vegas, and it's fucking ridiculous, is like if you've ever been to the downtown, there's a whole area, they got a whole community where there's bars on the windows, right? And I was like, wow, what luxury. They got a whole community for the people that are in house arrest so they can all live together. That's so nice of them. Like, who knew? You know, Vegas is such a friendly place. Like, you go to some bars and they got a little hole between the stalls, and it's a neighborly thing. So if you run out of toilet paper, somebody passes you a little roll. That's so nice. So let me leave you with a little bit of here's a limerick I wrote for Las Vegas. I love limericks. There once was a man from Las Vegas, and his love for the slots was outrageous. He'd play and he'd lose, all while drinking comp booze, and that's how he lost all his wages. Thank you all very much.
That was Paul Stelmack.
Okay, so first off, I want everyone in the house to know that I am a redneck. Yeah! Thank you. I grew up in a small town in like upstate New York on a farm. Like we had like one stoplight. So, when the Jeff Foxworthy, like, when he came out with, like, you might be a redneck, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I was a little flattered because, like, we were, like, underrepresented, and I was like, all right, like, I appreciate this, like, you know, he's bringing the voice, like, he's like, okay, I'm a redneck, you know, I had a giant satellite in my backyard, you know, my parents were, like, first cousins, like, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm proud of it, but the thing is like, growing up in the country, like a lot of people like kind of romanticize it. They're like, oh yeah, like the country, you know, it's like, it's, you know, that's cool, like, but the thing is, it's actually really, it's not that exciting. So like when I was 18, like, I moved out of the country and I like lived in a city, you know, cause I'm like, I need to like branch out. So when we moved to the city, like I became a street musician, and when I started like playing music on the streets, like I became aware of like a totally different like part of the population, right? And that is like homeless people, right? Like, and that's the thing, like homeless people, like they like when you're a street musician, like homeless people are like your coworkers, like they are like on the streets with you. They're trying to make money. They're trying to pay their bills just like you. So like, you know, you look a little homeless. Like, yeah, you can relate. Right. So like, to me, it was like, okay, this is like a whole part of the like. As a country girl, I didn't know homeless people, you know? So I'm like, okay, this is like, these people are living real lives and they're having real experiences, and like no one wants to talk about that, right? Like everyone's just ignore the homeless people and pretend they don't exist. But like, no, these people need a voice. So I decided that like, you know what? I am going to be the Jeff Foxworthy to homeless people. Yeah! Yeah, right? I'm going to give the homeless people a voice. Like, they need to be heard. So, thank you. I want you guys to, like, let me know what you think. Just trying this out for the first time. All right, so this is the first take, right? So, if your idea of a comp drink is a free Polar Pop at the Circle K for the spare change that you put into the Buffalo machine, you might be homeless. Okay. All right. Maybe not for everyone. All right. Number 2. If your idea of self-care is taking a squeegee bath at pump number 2 at the Circle K, you might be homeless. All right. If moving in with your girlfriend entitles typing 2 tents together, you might be homeless. Thank you. Exactly. If upgrading your bathroom means getting a bigger bucket, you might be homeless. If your main source of income is donating plasma and making cauliflowers on Fremont Street, you might be homeless. And lastly, if your idea of a spa day is renting an extra long shower at the Love's truck stop on exit 15, you're definitely homeless.
Yeah!
Thank you very much. Thank you.